He said, "That's one of my biggest responsibilities, to be the vocal and emotional leader of this team. We have a lot of guys that are more on the quiet side. If nobody was willing to take that role."
He's the glue that holds the team together, DA. Always important to have a guy who can fire up his teammates.
When you look at the Cavs bench, you certainly see a lot of veterans over there. LeBron wants teammates he can trust in the heat of the playoffs.
So Golden State will get the first possession. And Nance kicks to Smith. Back to Nance. James against Durant. Over Durant. And off the front iron. And in it goes. James has got the game going with his first points of the game for Cleveland. And LeBron trying to make the most of his championship window, Doris. But does the age of the Cavalier role players shorten that window, do you think?
Well, I think it's a great question. And you could look at a team like the San Antonio Spurs, and they put among their reserves young developing players, and that helps to extend their run. With the Cavs, it seems to be more of a now or never approach.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. And it's Pachulia in at the 5 down low. Kicks it to James. They get a hand on it. Smith outside. Pass to Nance. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And that replay sponsored by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James outside. Here's Korver for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Korver's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Thompson outside. Lets it go from the wing, and he nails the jumper.
Well, you simply cannot allow Klay Thompson any daylight to shoot the basketball, especially in the mid-range.
Well, you just watch the way that Klay Thompson shoots, and you're surprised when the ball doesn't go in.
I mean, one thing with Klay, too, in his shot, he believes it's always going to go in. More importantly, so does his teammates. And he's got that shooter's mentality where he just will continue to trust in his mechanics. And I don't think he gets enough credit for just how hard he works to maintain that shot.
Now, here's James following the shot by Kevin Durant. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, I'll tell you, for a long time, the reputation of J.R. Smith, not ideal, but, a little bit of poor decision-making, unfocused defensively. He's really matured. He's gotten better on and off the court.
Now, here's Curry. Three-pointer. And the Warriors get it back. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Nance. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green and J.R. Smith, a natural offensive. But Doris's defense has come a long way, too.
Amazing what winning titles can do. You start to appreciate what it takes to be successful. And you go back to his offense, though. A very good three-point shooter, even under great defensive pressure.
Warriors trail by 5. 1:52 left here in the first quarter. Durant for 3. Connects from three-point range. Durant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. James, the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Now, the awareness that LeBron possesses was on display there. He knew exactly where to find the easy look.
Curry with a wide open look. Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, and even with his range, that one might be asking a little too much.
Yeah, that zip code might extend beyond his range. My goodness, let's take a better shot next time.
The pass to Curry. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. .111 left in the first quarter. James dishes to Smith. Back to James. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. LeBron's got his second basket of the game.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And the Warriors dominant last season again, not only because, Greg, of their offense, but because of their defense. One of the best in the NBA, and they're just so active on that end of the floor.
No doubt about it. And you know what? Credit their personnel, because it allows them so much more flexibility defensively. And even when they go small, they have excellent rim protection. They're a physical bunch. I just don't think they get enough credit for their rebounding. One of the better teams in our league.
For the Cavaliers, Green comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Clarkson in for Smith. Golden State also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. And it's West in for Green. Curry kicks to McGee. Dishes it to West. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the game. The free throw drops for West.
And with the Warriors, their ability to score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and then all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. It can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
The drive by LeBron. He gets that one. LeBron's got 6 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And there it is for him.
It's easy to admire the work of Kevin Durant. The defense is on him, but he fires with confidence. Good luck, defender.
LeBron against Durant. James, the pass to Clarkson. Back to LeBron. And here's Green outside, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers on top, up 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond Green.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond.
A heart and soul guy. Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Well, the assist total is skyrocketing at this point. Actively looking to set up their teammates. I'll tell you, love the way they're playing.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Durant is out there with West, and it's McGee in at the center position. George Hill's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Doors have talked about the evolution of the specialist, the pure 3-and-D guy, for example, who in that category are some of the best in your opinion.
Well, I'm so happy that Klay Thompson has evolved from a guy who believed coming into the NBA that he would strictly be a 3-and-D guy to a much more versatile scorer. But in today's iteration, I would have to say Danny Green won a championship for the San Antonio Spurs, doing nothing but absorbing the biggest threat on the offensive end for the opponent and then being able to make huge threes at timely opportunities. Patrick Beverley, another guy grinding it out, increasingly making shots, and of course tenacious on-ball defender.
Again, Curry missing.
Boy, despite the miss, he did a really good job shaking himself completely free from the defense.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Thompson, he's checked in for Hill. Here's James. West with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
And yes, it's good.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
Well, last season, LeBron very outspoken, saying the Cavs were too top-heavy. The Irving trade has brought them some much-needed depth.
For the Cavaliers, Zizic is checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Green in for Larry Nance. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for the Warriors.
And you talk about the depth for the Cavs. Crucial when facing a team like the Golden State Warriors. If everything comes together, I think there's a chance their trade with Boston might give them a better shot at winning it all.
James kicks to Green. Just 5 to shoot. And Green slams it in.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's McGee and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. In the corner, Smith with it. Outside Korver lets it go from deep. David West grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 3. In the corner, Iguodala with it. West outside. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here's Curry. 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. From deep.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's James, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know what's remarkable to me is how durable and how consistently great LeBron has been. It almost appears to me, guys, he's superhuman. You expect at some point age will start to take its toll, but he's done an amazing job of using his body and keeping it right.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And LeBron is at an age where you usually see players in the downslope of their careers.
Well, certainly, Kevin, this guy, when you factor in playoffs and international play, there's a lot of miles on that body. You combine that with the fact that he's top 6 all-time in minutes, it's incredible how successful he's been. Remember, this guy takes extraordinary care of his body.
Now James, after the missed 3 from Iguodala. That one good for 2.
I'll tell you, that's an assist that shows great sense for where his teammates want to move.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Lets it go. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, they leave an area of the floor totally unprotected, and he lets it go to waste.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And Kyle Korver, one of the league's all-time great shooters, still holds the single-season mark for three-point percentage at over 53%. He did that back in 2010.
Well, Kev, his floor spacing ability with that three-pointer is just so crucial to the team's success. This guy draws so much defensive attention, and think about it. An open three might as well be a layup for this guy.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Cavaliers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Calderon. Green with the block.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter.
Here is Livingston. Pulls up. Here's Pachulia. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And here's Calderon. The feed now to Clarkson. Green kicks to Clarkson over Iguodala. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Durant's checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
You don't have to be in a hurry. They can hold for the last one.
And I think that's exactly what you'll see here, right? They don't want the other team getting that final look.
Calderon with it. Thompson in the corner. Here's Clarkson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Young from outside. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cavaliers.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The biggest lead they were able to get out to during the first period was 6 points. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. Kenny. And that will wrap up our half.
As we return to look at the corner of Euclid and East 6th in downtown Cleveland, just a few blocks from our spot here at Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Well, you look back in the last 3 seasons of the Golden State Warriors, just an incredible run and record in every season. Some, in fact, Doris, are the best basketball the NBA has ever seen.
I think, Kev, we're going to look back at these Warriors teams and feel like we're lucky to have been able to see it live. How about 67, 73, and 67 wins the last 3 years? They have been the team to beat in all of those seasons. Such a special run.
LeBron James is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Nance. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's Thompson in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
I tell you, Kev, Pachulia, just one of those guys you love having on your team. He works incredibly hard, but plays with a real edge.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Doris, we've seen the offensive game of LeBron James evolve over the years, adding a post game, improving his three-pointer.
Well, I think, Kevin, like all the greats, the work habits and willingness to add dimensions to his game have always been there. We understand passing and playmaking have been the constants of his career, but now he understands he's got to vary the way his points and his productivity come.
Pachulia with the steal. It's Durant on the wing, covered by Smith. Young with no one around. Again, Young missing. The Cavaliers leading by 6. James outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. The wide open look for Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Smith against Durant. Smith kicks to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Doris, you were born in New York, became the first female analyst to ever call a Knicks game. Talk about the emotions that night, having traveled that incredible journey.
You know, Kev, both magical and nerve-wracking. You know, I grew up a Knicks fan when there was a healthy Bernard King, and the league had absolutely nothing for him when he was doing work on the low post. Hubie Brown was an idol of mine, but it was also nerve-wracking to be the first woman to sit in Clyde Frazier's seat. It was sort of awe-inspiring and a ton of fun.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, this is Korver's game, right? A phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. You know he's ready to fire on the catch.
Thompson misses.
And a surprise he doesn't knock that down. Defense a little too lax that time.
On the wing, Nance. James dishes to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. It's LeBron with the drive and the dunk by James.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
Warriors trail by 13. Outside Curry. Outside Durant. Over Smith. Count it from 12. And it's 7 points for Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you, you're not going to find a much more confident basketball player. He always believes the points are going to come.
LeBron against Green. LeBron outside. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Started.
The Cavs' Tyronn Lue said he never envisioned coaching during his playing career, but Doc Rivers saw something in him.
Well, Doc likes to say that Ty just had a way of bringing people together, a way of connecting. At the same time, Lue is tough enough to speak the truth and point out things that others might be reluctant to say.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Now LeBron. He's got 17. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Thompson. Korver against Curry. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, such extraordinary court vision from Steph Curry. There are not many players in the league who have been able to pick that one out.
Smith kicks to James. Over Green. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. You think of Klay Thompson and you think of his great shooting ability. But Doris, he is just as impactful on the other side of the ball.
Well, to me, Kevin, he is one of the elite two-way players in the game because though he doesn't get a ton of steals or blocks, when it comes to guarding the James Hardens or the Russell Westbrooks, Klay always draws that assignment and does an incredible job.
Warriors trail by 9. Here's Curry with the 3. Feeds it to Durant. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. 1:20 left to play in the third. Out to Smith. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Green, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Warriors also with a sub. West is checked in. 1:05 left in the third. Picked by West. From deep three-point range. Warriors the rebound. Durant in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by West. And that's 10 points for Kevin Durant.
Boy, the three-point stroke is just so effortless by Kevin Durant. It is a thing of beauty.
40 seconds left to play in the third. Clarkson kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. Kept alive. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Good on the bucket. Clarkson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. Durant in the corner. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
It's Durant on the wing. 1 second left. He lays it in. Durant's got 12.
Well, you can tell Kevin Durant is percolating right now. He is exceptional at getting to his rhythm.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy. Drive and kick. Let it come up.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 11. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Thompson and Durant, the sharpshooters at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with West. And it's Curry in at the 1.
I'll tell you, the feed puts him in prime position to convert. The assist was where it needed to be.
The kick out to Hill. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors trail by 9. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Boy, plenty of time left on the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his fourth foul now.
LeBron, he's checked in for George Hill. Curry on the wing. Over James. And the rejection by James.
He was tracking that shot the whole way. No chance LeBron was letting that get to the rim.
Smith, the pass to LeBron. Back to Smith. James outside. Shot clock at 6. Over West. Thompson, left side. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. LeBron kicks to Corbin. Back to James. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. And the Cavs, once again, looking to will their way, Doris, to a title. Every year, the competition seems to grow fiercer.
Yes, but they seem to be a team that thrives on adversity. Think back to 2016 when they overcome that 3-1 deficit. Last season, it was the largest second-half comeback in playoff history. There's no quit in these Cavaliers.
Curry with another miss.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Start it.
And Tristan Thompson in the middle, a player, Greg, who understands his role.
He just plays hard and does the little things. Defense, rebounding, energy. When he's blocking shots and protecting the rim, he is one of the best bigs in our league.
Different look here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Green comes in for West. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Kevin Durant. Young is subbed in for Curry. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He was very adamant in the huddle. He said, don't let up now. Stay aggressive and do the things that have gotten us this far. We're almost there, guys.
Well, this is where Klay Thompson has made his mark. The range on his three is incredible.
The screen from Thompson. LeBron kicks to Nance. It's stolen by Green. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hood's checked in. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pachulia.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
I love the tenacity right now. Definitely on the prowl, looking for every opportunity to make a steal. The other team has got to be sharp.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Zizic comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Korver in for Hood. Korver passes to Zizic. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, Kev, how about the recognition of Kyle Korver? Puts the pass on time and on target, makes it an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Timeout called the Warriors. Doors with every team looking to spread the floor, get that space. Most big men are being asked to increase their range. Is the practice time going into that taking away from working, for instance, on other fundamentals that a big guy should be working on?
Here's how you know this is for real. When you hear Dwight Howard talking about the fact that this guy is going to spend an entire summer trying to develop the range because he wants to extend his playing career.
Sure.
Dwight Howard at one time was the single most dominant back-to-the-basket low-post center. They surrounded him with shooters. They put him in pick and roll, and he was an absolute monster. You know what? I don't know if it'll take away from the other fundamentals for the center. I do know that the role of center has drastically changed in the NBA.
Durant's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Nick Young. Smith outside. Nance a screen on Green. James in the post. He's covered by Iguodala.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end. Boy, he's carried his share of the load tonight, Kev, but he might need to carry even more if they're going to turn this thing around.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're in front by 10. There's 1:47 left in the fourth. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Zizic. Green comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Clarkson in for Kyle Korver. Clarkson kicks to James. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed.
And guys, you can feel the electricity in the air when LeBron gets the ball. He is grooving right now.
Warriors trail by 12. Now here's Curry. Durant for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's James. Thompson outside. LeBron against Iguodala. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
Boy, we got to see this guy's full range of offensive ability. He scored at every opportunity and in every way imaginable.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within single digits.
You know, Kev, you think of all that Steph Curry has accomplished in his career, and I can't help but think what a shame it is that he had to sit out the Rio Olympics with those injuries. Think of the damage he could have done for Team USA.
Shooting for Cleveland, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Listen, LeBron has had some years where his free throw percentage has not been as high as you'd like, but for the most part, pretty solid.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for LeBron. Here's Curry. Outside Durant. Over Green. And that one goes long.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
At this point, they're completely overwhelming them. The opposition looks totally defeated. How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here is LeBron. Green with a screen on Iguodala. LeBron dishes to Green. Good, and the assist goes to James. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Up by double digits, little time remaining. Way to defend your house.
Well, this is what you call taking care of your business, showing dominance on their home floor. What an excellent effort.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Right. Frustrating for sure, Greg. I don't think they'll be able to mount a comeback at this point.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. JR, congrats on the win. What were the positives from the team tonight that got you the victory?
I mean, our penetration was unbelievable tonight. Everybody was penetrating the ball. We weren't settling for jump shots and contested jumpers. And as long as we keep moving the ball, we'll be fine.
Thanks again, JR. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.